Hey everybody, Happy New Year and welcome to our first ever AL 8520 Developing Personal Leadership. My name is Dr. Butler. I'm excited to be here with you. This video is going to serve as kind of your AV version of the syllabus, which doesn't mean you shouldn't read the syllabus, but I'm going to try and hit some of the key points to help you succeed this semester. So let's get started. A little bit about me for those of you who I haven't had the pleasure of working with yet. My name is Jana Majette Butler. I have my PhD from the University of Florida. You can see the Gators there. So I played college basketball at Davidson College. And then I coached for several years. Francis Marion, UNC Charlotte, and the University of Florida. At Florida is where I did my master's and my PhD. Then I got out of college athletics around 2013 and ran a nonprofit, which is that pink logo there called Girls Place. So from 2013 until now, I ran Girls Place. Oh gosh, that's 12 years. Um, we moved from Gainesville to Clemson, lived in Clemson for 6 years with my family. I'm married. Those are my two boys right there. Nehemiah is 9, and Lincoln, the blonde, is almost 6, third grade in kindergarten. Currently live in Louisville, Kentucky, so I am teaching you from a distance, um, which just means we try a little bit harder for that personal connection. I did enjoy living in Clemson and getting to accidentally and on purpose bump into a few of y'all, but now I'm a few hours away, still in the ACC, and so see the Tigers still quite a bit. But that is a little bit about me. I've been professor now for about 7 or 8 years, and I also do some consulting on the side with some teams. And I substitute occasionally at my oldest boy's school and coach their youth sports because why not, right? So, general information about the course. This is the first time that we are teaching this course to a full class. I'm so excited. Thanks for signing up. I'm curious as to what brought you to the class. A former AL student, Danielle Rausch, and I designed this course as an independent study with her. And what this course is, and you're going to learn a little bit more about it. What we came up with is we took the Enneagram assessment, all right, and we blended it with the characters of Ted Lasso. So using the show Ted Lasso to kind of teach the Enneagram and combining those two to really help you enhance your personal leadership. Spend time reflecting. There's a lot of reflection in this class. Spend time looking at yourself in the mirror, right, and really analyzing who you are as a leader, what your philosophy is, what your style is. If you took my AL 8490 class, that will set you up really well for this one. If you didn't, no big deal. You don't have to have done that. All right. So excited to teach this. This is part of why I love teaching is this creating something from scratch, trying to build something that meets you where you are in interesting and creative ways. So, like I said earlier, please still read the syllabus. All right. Things I'm looking for, just overall in general, is your best self, right? How do you participate? How do you engage? You can see some of the criteria there that I'm looking for, but I want to see your best work. Yes, you have rubrics. Okay. Yes, I will try to over communicate expectations, but I want your best work. I want high quality of work, proofread. Did you cite it? Do you have a reference page? Is it cited in the text? What's the font size and spacing? Guys, I can tell, like I said, I've been teaching for a while now. I can tell when a student has put in the time and the effort. All right. That's what I want to see. Like, hopefully you signed up for this class because you really care about your leadership. And so this is maybe more than other classes. Really, what you get out is what you put in. That probably applies to all of them, but so assignment submissions, just some things to keep in mind. PDF is best, okay? Put your name on your work, even group work. And for this class, the group work is only just 3 discussion boards. So please put your name, all your group mates on your work. Also with the discussion boards videos, do not upload a video file to Canvas. I am not going to download a video file, just like I'm doing with this, record it, upload to YouTube, include the link. We'll get to that as discussion boards pop up. Group submissions, only one person needs to submit it. And again, APA style and references, PDF is best. Feel free to try docs and pages, but I'm telling you, convert to PDF. That's going to save your format it and get the job done every time. Okay, just some little tricks of Canvas that I've learned along the way. The use of AI, it is here and we're just going to embrace it. And so I use AI all the time. I want you to treat it like it's another source. It is not something to do the work for you. Okay. You can use ChatGPT, Google Gemini, whatever you want to do, okay, to help with your schoolwork. Do not let it do the schoolwork for you. If you use it, cite it. Do not plagiarize. Plagiarize from AI or other sources is plagiarism, period. All right, so cite it, reference page in the text. Use it as a prompt. Use it to generate ideas. Do not let it do the work for you. Our relationship, like I said, I've been teaching 7, 8 years. I really enjoy it. I'm in it because I care about y'all and what you care about and trying to help you get to where you want to go. I love when I get requests from students for reference letters and letters of recommendation and things like that. So to communicate with me, the best thing is to text me. I have a Google Voice number. It's listed there. I will do my best to always respond day of. I did the Google Voice. That way I have something separate to go to on my phone and can make sure I have responded to everyone before I go to bed at night. Second best is going to be email, majet@clemson.edu. Do not do at g.clemson. Do not message me through Canvas. These are the two things that I get to my phone. Okay. So if you need me and you need me quickly, please text or email. Light work, let's try to get ahead of that. If you know your schedule and you know issues, I know things pop up, but just over communicate. Weekend communication, I showed you I have 2 kids. They're both doing sports. My wife is a college basketball coach. She's got games. And so my weekends are just as busy as the weekday. And I'm just not around my phone as much either. So try to stay ahead, communicate when you have a question, look at the assignments early, okay? It's going to be harder. Like, please don't rely on something's due Sunday and you text me Saturday or you text me Sunday. All right, please try and look at it during the weekday and try to stay ahead of the game. I really appreciate it. Grading, I try to give feedback as soon as possible. So I'm teaching 2 classes this semester. This class has 22 students. My other class I ran now I think has 53. A lot of grading coming in. Okay, so I'm going to try and stay on top of it as things come in, right? Each morning, just look to see what's submitted, right? If we're submitting things close to the due date, then give me those next 2 weeks, that next module to get that completed, because that's when most of the work comes in. And so I'll have a lot to get through. All right. We'll round up based on engagement. Again, back to that participation and your best self. So if you're sitting at an 89.3 and you didn't do 2 or 3 assignments, probably not going to get the rounding up. All right. Please, please, please follow submission instructions. How you succeed in this course is do the work, show your best self, submit it properly. All right. Student hours, whenever you need them, I'm always a Zoom or phone call away. I'm happy to hop on a call. You just let me know. I have a good amount of flexibility in my schedule during the week, and even on weekends, but it gets a little trickier on the weekends, like I said. So course structure. I've already kind of shared with you the purpose of this, right? We're applying the Enneagram to enhance our personal leadership development. You do have a required text. We will be reading this book. You need to order it, get it on Amazon, get a Kindle, however you like to read. I would get it now. I would not do an audio because I think this class you're going to want to take some notes and do some highlighting. So your call. All modules are 2 weeks in length, Sunday to Sunday, except for module 1 and module 8. Okay, so we're kicking off with a week and a half here. The last module is only 1 week long. The class is a little blend of Enneagram knowledge, okay? Ted Lasso characters and scenario and reflection. If you're completely unfamiliar with both of these things, it is okay. All right, we're gonna walk you through it. This class was really fun to build. I am partial to Ted Lasso and I'm a little bit partial to the Enneagram because I really feel like it does the best job of showing you things about yourself that you've either been avoiding or didn't know existed and don't want to face it all. And so modules are organized for you to watch, to read, to do. You do have a start here prompt in first module that will kind of help you. Like, here's the syllabus, here's this video, here are the slides if you want to take notes. All modules are labeled 1 through 8, and at the bottom you will have a module that is just Chalk Talks, which is part of your assignments. We'll talk about that in a second. Here's your course schedule. Okay, so right now we are kicking it off with some work. So you have some general things to do for the course, like a Google Doc, contact info, and also submit a response to watching this video. This does count as a grade. and then 2 other individual assignments, okay? And then pretty much for the rest of the semester, you have 2 things due each module, okay? Assignments and grading. So there are 4 assignment categories, all right? You have 3 article podcast reviews, and what that is, it's you go and find an article or you find a podcast on a particular topic. That'll be explained to you in Canvas, and you submit a document telling us what you went out and read and listened to and what you learned from it. You have a series of 6 self-journals. There is a pre and a post in there, all right? And a few other reflective exercises. Like I told you, this class is about your personal leadership. So of course, we're going to be spending some time writing and thinking. Special note, okay, self-journal number 6 is off on its own. You'll find it in module 1 and I also believe in module 8. It is due by the end of the semester, but what I encourage you to do is when we are in the module that is your type of the Enneagram, complete self-journal number 6 during that module and turn it in, okay? So modules 1 through 5 are placed and then in different modules. Number 6 is for you to do when it is your turn and your type in that module. We'll have 3 discussion boards, all right, and then you have a participation category, which includes some business kind of items for the course to make sure we're all doing okay, and then chalk talks, and you have 3 chalk talks, and again are in a bottom module, and you'll get the assignments description from that in Canvas too. It will pertain to your type as well. You can find total points and assignment weights in the syllabus. I think there are 15 to 1600 total points to earn in this course, so you can find out all that information for you. Obviously, I'll be entering things into Canvas, and you can always log in and check the status of your grade that way as well. On the note of participation, your participation, okay, it will be entered last. It will be entered last, the last day. It'll be the last thing that I enter. So say you see like a 10 out of 100 on participation in March, don't worry about it. I'm going to grade that last, okay? Rubrics, again, will be provided when assignment goes live. So you'll have that to help guide you. But again, your best self. All right, I told you how to be successful in this class. You can read this. It's also in your syllabus. But I've told you, do your best, show your best self, follow the instructions on the submissions, and do the work, okay? Do the work. Here's some contact info if you need me. It's also in the syllabus. I put it on another slide as well. Okay, we are on X. And then if you want to start familiarizing yourself with Ted Lasso, you can press pause. These are quotes taken directly from the show that Ted said that pertains to each of the Enneagram type. Maybe you will start trying to figure out which one yours is right away. So again, I'm excited. Welcome. And if you need me, please shoot me a text. Okay, have a great day.